The Villa just has a new light. I mean, no more Hurricane Huda. Meg Thee Stallion, the hot girl coach. Hannah and Pepe. You dirty guys. Jeremiah, it is nice to finally meet you, my boy. What's up, y'all, and welcome back to This With The News. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to watch my videos. If you are new here, please like, comment, and share this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I am trying to get to 700 subscribers by the beginning of next month, and so far y'all have been doing a great job at getting me there. So I just want to say thank you so much to every single one of y'all who watched my recaps. I really do appreciate y'all. Yeah, y'all just been going up for me, and I really do appreciate it. Like, before Love Island came back on, I did take like a little break because I just needed to finish school out strongly, and I did that. So just to come back and receive the love and see my numbers going up, I really do appreciate it. But I would ask y'all if y'all can start liking the video some more. And also, let's comment in the chat. Like, let's talk. I want to talk to y'all. I want to see how y'all feeling. For the people who do comment, I appreciate y'all for commenting. And yeah, let's get into the recap. So today I will be recapping and reviewing Love Island USA Season 7 episodes 15 and 16. Now, listen, I'm fucking with y'all. I am fucking with it. Y'all did a lot. It's been a lot going on in the villa. A lot of bad shit, but the vibes are starting to pick back up, and I am here for that. So the episode picks up right after Jalen gets dumped from the villa. Poor Jalen. We fucked with you, my boy, but you wasn't really Love Island material, no shade. Taylor is walking both Olandria and Huda to sit down, and he's holding both of their hands, right? And I don't know if y'all peeped, but I peeped. He was trying to get Huda to let go of his hand, and she wouldn't let go. And I'm like, God damn, sis! Like, what the fuck? So Huda thanks Taylor for saving her, and he immediately says, like, you need to let the situation with Jeremiah go. It's a wrap. It's rapsies on that. Everyone in the villa is tired of the drama. Let it go.
Taylor, I love your ass to f***ing death, and you know that. I'm very grateful for that.
I love you too, and you're welcome. Now look, listen, like on some real though, like moving forward, bro, I need y'all to completely separate. Everybody's thoughts that we having in here right now, like that y'all gonna argue and go through this whole cycle again, and that's what none of us want. You deserved another chance.
I haven't even had an opportunity to get to know anyone else. And it literally just feels like I just keep getting slapped in the face.
We don't need none of this petty. We don't need none of this lit comments.
Well, being me to Iris.
We don't need none of that. We want positive vibes moving forward.
Okay.
Now, y'all know Huda like self-awareness, so she like, can I just get one last fuck you? And he like, no, that's the problem right there. You need to get one last something. Let it go, okay? Let it go. Like Keisha Cole, let that shit go. She picky says with him and Olandria that she won't start any more drama. And Taylor like, all right, cool. If you do, I'm gonna throw your ass in the pool. Y'all need to dump her ass from the villa, but clearly y'all ain't with that either. Ace checks in on Shelly, and she tells him she's glad they finally coupled up. They did share a little kiss. And I'm like, they is just so cute to me. I know a lot of people, some people don't really ship them because they feel like Ace is a player, whatever, but I like them together. She didn't know if he knew which way she would go, so she was like, I don't know if you was gonna feel the same way. But Ace joked that she finally got her shit together, and I'm like, that makes two. Cause did you see how you be acting in this villa? Like, you the wrong one to talk. Shelly says she feels happy and free to be herself with Ace, which I love that for her because, yeah, we didn't see it with Austin either, sister. Ace says he hopes saving Huda don't backfire on him, but his sole purpose of standing behind her was because between the two, her and Jalen, he don't feel like Jalen put in enough effort, and therefore he felt like Huda deserved to be in the villa more. And I do have to agree with the Jalen thing. I think he was only going after Olandria, and even then it was not enough effort put in for her. Besides wanting to kiss her ass. That shit was, Taylor and Olandria are lying in soul ties, but so far apart. And I'm like, you just got your girl back. Why are you not cuddled up with her, making her feel good, happy, kissing? Like, why are y'all so far apart? It just be, Taylor be throwing me off a little bit. Taylor says he missed sleeping next to her, and I don't know, it's just a weird contrast because it just don't seem like he's really feeling her, but his words are saying something different. And I'm just like, I hope the feelings are mutual for real. Austin and Amaya are now a couple, and Austin says it's nice not having to be in a love triangle, and I feel you, but Shelly was never feeling you. Let's just leave that there. She was never feeling you, my boy. And as sad as it may be, it's the truth. She just was never feeling him. Amaya, she's very, very touchy. So over affectionate sometimes, like a little too early, and I feel like she's doing that with Austin too. And I'm like, damn, I'm getting overstimulated. He has got to be overstimulated. But she's a sweet girl. That's what I'm learning to, learn about Amaya. She means no harm, but it is a lot. It's a lot. Meanwhile, in a speakeasy, Jeremiah and Iris talk. Iris tells him that she is the mature choice and that she would never stop him from exploring his other connections. Huda walks by and see them talking, and of course, y'all know she stopped to eavesdrop. And I'm like, God damn, this girl can't get enough of getting in people's business. But she stops to eavesdrop, and Jeremiah was basically telling Iris that he would rather go home than to stay in a toxic situation. And basically Iris agrees that they just wasn't compatible, and also tells Jeremiah that him choosing himself and not choosing to stay in that situation, because I feel like that would have been the more comfortable one as far as like, would I have to go home or not, she say like basically him choosing to get out of that was very attractive to her. And I'm just here for Jeremiah starting this brand new start, you feel me? It seemed like he really is putting in an effort to get to know Iris, and I appreciate that. Huda interrupts, of course, and asks to talk to Jeremiah. And I'm just like, girl, you couldn't wait till he left out of there? Like, you had to. She always looking for a moment, and that's what I don't like about her, because if anybody else does that to her, it's a problem, but she don't realize what she do to other people. And for me, when the age you are and you lack self-awareness, it's unattractive as hell. It's a bad character trait to have, like, for real. So she like, I was like, yeah, it's cool. She like, well, can you, leave so I can sit right here? And I'm like, God damn, you could at least put him to another area, but whatever. So y'all know Huda, she gets into that little sad tone, little voice, and she's just like,
I'm just so hurt. And I just want to wish you well, and I had some of the best memories in here with you, but I know this is like gonna be our last time talking. And I know nobody wants me to talk to you because of all the toxic shit that been going on in the villa that I've been causing. But I just wanted to come tell you this, and I just have to tell you how I feel.
So meanwhile, Iris goes up into the beauty room, and Amaya's in there trying to figure out how to iron. And I'm like, goddamn, ironing is really a lost art. I still iron though. I do. Iris is telling Amaya how Huda just interrupted her and Jeremiah's time in the speakeasy. And if I'm not mistaken, I feel like she did that before too. So I'm just like, this shit, no. Anyways, Amaya's like, I hope we didn't save her for her to repeat her actions again. And y'all just might have. Hopefully y'all didn't, but y'all just might have. Back in the speakeasy, Huda says both her and Jeremiah are responsible for the toxic energy. Jeremiah clearly does not agree. He didn't agree at all, like at all. He like, no, you were running around calling me out my name, being just disgusting. And she was like, no, yeah, but we both played a part in that, and I only acted that way because I was hurt. You tore my heart into pieces. Girl, in 2 weeks? He tore your heart into pieces in 2 weeks? Like, I understand y'all don't get a lot of no outside time. This is all y'all know, but 2 weeks tearing your heart apart is crazy. So while they are talking, Taylor kind of walks up into the doorway, and she's like, no, Taylor, is good. Like, I'm just trying to talk to him. You feel me? I'm not trying to yell at this man. I'm not trying to start nothing. Let us just have this moment. So Taylor walks away, which is cool. And I just feel like he like, nah, you gonna stay to your pinky promise. You pinky swore. The pinky swore is real. You don't get to break the pinky swearing. I love Taylor, but I just need him to get his shit together. Okay, while you eavesdropping on them, go get your shit right with Olandria. Show some affection. So Huda starts to lean in. She gets a little bit closer. She gets a little closer, and I'm just like, here she go. Y'all know once shit start ain't going her way, she try to exude the sexual energy. So she leans in, and she's just like, like, I hate that it was this way for us, and I'm just so hurt. Her little one tear is coming down her face. And Jeremiah is like, basically, if you see me exploring, it's not to get revenge. It's not to make you mad or whatever. I'm just trying to, you feel me? It's time for me to move on. He wishes her the best. They get up, they hug. They're hugging. Huda pushes back. And you know how you kind of stop from hugging and you just stare him in the face? She does that. Jeremiah pulled her right back into a hug. She was looking for a kiss. And I'm sorry, but her, like, seeing her try to grasp for anything that these people will give her is so cringy. It's cringy as fuck. But yeah, Jeremiah leaves the speakeasy and he goes to look for Iris. And Olandria was like, I thought you were having a conversation with her. And he was like, yeah, but I got interrupted by Huda. And everybody just like, fuck, here we go again. But Jeremiah just like, yeah, I'm done with that. Like, there's no more of that or whatever. And like I said, you can tell that Jeremiah is open to exploring and he is actively trying to do that. So you go, Jeremiah. W's in the chat for Jeremiah. Now in the video room, Sierra is talking with some of the girls and she's basically saying that Jeremiah not picking Huda and especially showing that in front of everybody else should have been a wake-up call to her. And I am hoping that it really is, because so far so good. So far so good. Besides her trying to interrupt Iris's moment, and being that I did see the other episode, because I am doing 2 reviews together, so far it's looking so good and I'm happy. You feel me? Let's close that chapter. Let's move the fuck on. Sierra says that she won't save Huda a 3rd time, and I don't blame her. And all the other girls in there agree too. Like, it's rapsies for you, okay? Wrap it up, flat screen. Huda tells Amaya and Hannah that it's the end of the era. And Hannah says it's also the beginning of something new. Amaya says it was disrespectful to Jeremiah and Iris for Huda to pull Jeremiah while Iris was talking to him. And I'm like, damn, you right though. And I'm happy. I'm so happy that these girls are starting to speak up and tell Huda when she's wrong. Because at first I was like, damn, is y'all scared of this girl? Are y'all scared of this girl? I was hoping it wasn't, but I think they were just trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, give her a little bit of grace, but cool, whatever. Huda basically says her reason for pulling him at that moment was so she could get it off her chest and the next day move on with a clean slate. Honestly, solid answer. Good answer, because any other answer would have been bullshit. Once again though, Huda is a liar, a bona fide liar. That's one thing I've noticed about her. So maybe she dug that one from the pits of hell, but it was a good one to dig. Amaya tells the girls that she is happy because she feel like she could be with herself with Austin, and then if she farts, he's just gonna fart back. And I'm just like, she is a acquired taste. We're gonna say that, but I fuck with her for being her. It don't feel like she's trying to change herself for anybody, so I fuck with her for that. Ace and Shelly are in bed, and she says she usually don't share her bed on the first night, and he like, well, I think you'll manage with me. And once again, I am an Ace and Shelly stan. I am a Ace and Shelly shipper. I don't know. We need a name for Ace and Shelly because it's like Ellie, Sace. Like, it's no good name for them. So Ace Ellie, Shalace. Shalace might be a good one. Maybe Mamacita. I don't know. So of course the friends are all like lined up or whatever. You have Taylor and Olandria, Ace and Shelly, and Nick and Sierra. So Taylor starts a pillow fight. He throws a pillow at Shelly. Ace like, throw a pillow back. I'm here for the friendships, the brewing friendships. I love that for them. Iris and Jeremiah is cuddling that night. I'm like, look at him. He's really giving an effort. I fuck with you for that. Fuck with you, my boy. Now Hannah and Pepe. Y'all are fucking disgusting. Y'all are disgusting. Hannah spit starts her. Girl, you are on national television. She and put it under the covers. And if you are of age and you are a grown person, then you know what the fuck that mean. And I'm just like, damn, these girls are giving it up. Like, they are giving it up. They have no shame in their game. They are having sex around these people. And I'm just like, okay, well, if you like it, I love it. Like, but I'm like, Hannah, what has been, 2-3 days since Charlie has been gone and you already bumping and grinding with Pepe? No decorum, no shame. Let's bring back shame. It is now morning time in the villa, and Amaya tells Orlandria that she slept very well with Austin and it felt good to cuddle with somebody finally. Ace asks the boys like how did they feel in their couples, and Pepe says it was a no-brainer for him choosing Hannah. And of course, nigga, if she giving up the cutty, I bet you it wasn't. I bet you it was not. The fuck? Ace agrees that being with Shelly is also like cool or whatever. Shelly and the girls are in a beauty room, and Shelly says she is surprised that her and Ace didn't cuddle as much as they did, and she prefers him to want to be in her skin. And I said, girl, me too. Now, Shelly and Orlandria are sipping drinks by the workout area or whatever, and they are talking about their matches, their couples. And Shelly asks Orlandria if she's like comfortable, you know, kissy, touchy with Taylor. And she do say yes, in that they don't feel like strangers anymore. That's cool, but I don't need y'all to feel like siblings either. Okay? I don't think Orlandria feels that way. But Taylor, y'all on week 3 now. Monday will be week 3. I need y'all to like ramp it up a little bit for real. And then Shelly said that it felt good like to wake up to Ace and to be able to, you know, accept affection from him. The fact that he kissed her when they recoupled, and that he kissed her this morning and kissed her last night after the recoupling. She's like, yeah, that just felt good, you know. And I bet, because she did not want to kiss Austin. I know that girl's so happy she ain't got to fake no more. You played the game though. You did what you were supposed to. Now, Sierra and Huda are starting to have a talk or whatever. Sierra admits that she almost chose Jalen. And I'm like, W's in the chat for Sierra. I am so happy. Sierra is like one of the realest people in the villa because she keep it real. She don't front no shit. So basically, she's just telling her like, I want you to like choose you. You know, worry about you. Don't worry about nobody else. Don't try to beg a man to treat you right. And meanwhile, Iris and Jeremiah are having a chat across from them in all the fields. So Huda's saying like, it's not easy to see that. It feels weird. It's hard. And girl, yeah, man. But so what? It was a week and a half, 2 weeks. You'll be all right. You will be all right. Austin and Shelly chat. Shelly says she went with her gut in choosing Ace and wanted to explore it. And Austin says it's nice having no pressure when talking to Shelly, and says she's a great human and a great friend. I'm happy that they agree that it wasn't working. Y'all both were the comfortable choice in the beginning, but now it's time to really start locking in on y'all matches. Like, you feel me? It's time to start building some shit, y'all. We only got like, what, 3 weeks left? It's time to do your thing. Nick and Sierra talk about toes. And I'm like, Nick and Sierra conversations be so random. They be having the most random conversations, but that's also a good thing because it shows that outside of the villa, it would be like more comfortable. Like it would transition to more comfortable. Because if you in a relationship right now, you know y'all conversations be the most random. I know I'll be having some random ass conversations with my husband. Random as fuck. Enjoy them too. The best conversations sometimes. But I'm like, they always talking about some random shit. But Pepe and Hannah are talking about character traits and what they would expect out of their partner. While they are talking, the Islanders receive a series of texts, might I add. The first text read, Islanders, who's ready to turn up the heat in tonight's villa game? Girls, I left you some hot girl summer swimwear in the dressing room. I'll see y'all soon. Love, Megan Thee Stallion. Megan's entering the villa. So the girls rush to the dressing room to get dressed, you feel me? Of course, everybody is geeked. They about to have a superstar in the villa. And then plus, they bored anyway. Who wouldn't want to spend a little couple hours with Megan Thee Stallion, or any star for that matter? So the girls go up and rush to the dressing room. They put on their bathing suits that Megan collabed with Love Island for, which is cute. They're cute. But I don't know if I want a bathing suit that says Love Island on it. But that's just me. That's just me. No shade. Meg walks in while the girls are like dressing up, getting ready, trying to get their knees together so they can have a Meg knees. And she starts to like give them all compliments and everything. She complimented Nick and Sierra and even asked, like, is Nick really that nice in person? Because he seems very, very nice on the show. And they're like, no, he really is. He really such a sweet guy. She did shout out Alandria's body. She's like, body T, what's the routine? Alandria like, genetics, poo. This ain't no routine to this.
All of y'all are so amazing. Baby, Alandria.
Yeah.
Oh, you know my name! Say my name! What is the booty routine, friend? Genetics, babe. Genetics. I don't know how many screenshots I got of you, friend. It's called talking. Shelly, my girl, like, what did you say to Ace? You was sitting down and he said something and you was like, well, I'm not trying to be the perfect girl for you. Put him in check. Don't call him babe no more, friend, because I was about to jump to the TV for you. Babe, you scared me. I said, well, what's she about to do?
And then she tells her that she needs to smile more, and I think we all feel the same. The past couple days, the girl been on a rampage. So in Megan's Beach Hut interview confessional, she says, I think us as viewers often forget that these are real humans, real people with real feelings. And I'm pretty sure she understands how that feels as well, being a star, and she hear all these comments and all this shit about her as well. Now the girls walk out with Megan Thee Stallion and they go approach the boys. The boys are fucking juiced when they see Megan. Ace even start doing push-ups. I'm like, here his thirsty ass go. Why you always gotta do too much? Do push-ups when you see Shelly, nigga. Like, what the fuck? But anyways, they're about to get started for the challenge. The challenge is basically a girls versus boys thing. It's 3 rounds and it involves twerking, of course. Round 1 is the dance off. 3 people will have 3 different rounds of twerking, and basically Huda and Ace go first. Huda dances like she's back on the pole. Now, if y'all don't know, if y'all know, but social media was saying that Huda was a stripper. That's what they saying about Huda. Huda coulda shoulda is a stripper. So, and you could tell because she was doing some strip moves. Ace comes out crumping and all type of shit, and yeah, he did all that. Of course, Huda won. Amaya and Austin is next, and they both look a mess. I'm sorry. They both look a mess. And while Amaya was dancing, Austin made this face, and I'm like, he is not feeling her, which is so sad. I just want Amaya to find somebody, because it seemed like she be giving him her all. Like, it really do. Next is Olandria and Nick. And Olandria, the asses. The ass look good. Shirley made a comment that is moving like water, and it is. Sister look good, I'm not gonna lie. Nick starts to do the crybaby. I said, oh. He's doing the damn thing too. He's trying. But Olandria did run that round. The last round for the dance part is Taylor and Shelly. Shelly, my girl, you was stiff as hell. Shelly, she can't twerk. But she did start to twerk on Meg, so I give her some points for creativity. But I'm like, you need to get back. You need to get back in the gym with that one. Taylor his facial expressions was taking the fucking cake. I'm like, he is a goofball, whatever. But he ends up winning that round. So that means for round 1, the girls and the boys are tied. Round 2 is the limbo round. How low can you go? Can you go down low? So basically, Iris and Sierra both drop it. Sierra got low though, hella low at first, but it seemed like when they dropped it a little lower, she couldn't get that low. But I feel like she went lower the first time. Basically, the boys went that round because none of them dropped it, or at least they didn't show it. Round 3 is Build-A-Bombshell, which is the new bombshells that's coming in. They give them like big ass puzzle pieces for them to build, like standing up. And whoever builds the bombshell the quickest gets their bombshell. The girls end up winning. And so out comes their bombshell, TJ, Love Island. Now, I just want to preface this by saying, I am not saying in any type of fashion that TJ is unattractive. TJ is, bad for Love Island. Nothing like that, okay? Not a good bombshell option. It's not that. I just feel like Love Island is giving the boys some shit, okay? Love Island is giving the boys some fine shit, okay? The girls that's coming in for these boys are fine shit. And I'm just like, why do we keep ending up with these? TJ is handsome, okay? He's handsome in his own right. Not his own right, because he's not bad looking. He's not a bad looking guy at all. But it's just like, bro, where is like the bombshell? Like, these are not bombshell. If y'all know what I mean, right? Like, it's not giving bombshell. Like, maybe if he started off in the beginning type shit, but this ain't no bombshell, bro. Like Miguel, that was a bombshell. Miguel was a good bombshell. Who else? I don't know, because Miguel probably was the only best bombshell on his one too. I don't know. Maybe they're leaving all the good bombshells for Casa Amor. Maybe that's what it is, but whatever. TJ is 23. He says he's bringing a whole new package. And okay, if that's what you says, go. Shelly did say he was fine as fuck. And I'm like, okay, if you, okay, whatever, cool. Once again, Megan asked the boys if they're jealous. And of course they're like, well, shit, you know, nah. And then they give them a bombshell too. In comes Anzarina. I don't know how to pronounce her name. I'm sorry, y'all don't. So I'm gonna just call her A. We're gonna call her A because I'm not finna be, So A comes in. A is bad as fuck. Not gonna lie. Body is T, okay? She look good. She looks good. So I'm like, once again, I'm like, how the fuck the man keep getting these fine, like the fine ass bombshells, and then we get stuck with, come on y'all, do better. Oh, and before A came, I do want to point out the fact that when Megan asked them, was they jealous? And A say, I'm sick, very loud and proud with it. And I was just like, God, every chance he gets to be thirsty, he gonna do it. That boy is gonna do it. And Shelly's just looking around. She's like, Hoodie gonna say, note that, Shelly. Please do. Please do. Because I'm like, bro, can you not be thirsty every single second, every time a new bombshell come in? That we do. Please leave some bombshell for somebody else. Lord Jesus. So A is 23, 24, I believe. Coming in, she did say she was interested in Ace, Jeremiah, and Nick. Pepe is hyped because she speaks Spanish, and Jeremiah like, cut it out. Like, cut it out. Pepe like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, you're not finna use the fact that you speak Spanish too to try to reel her ass in. Shut the fuck out. Hannah says in a beach hut, please don't take my man. Just give me a chance. Yeah, we were saying the same thing to Charlie too, bitch. Sorry, excuse my language. But, the fuck? Hannah says she hopes that she is the bombshells type because he's looking like her type. And I'm like, girl, at this point, anybody is. You trying to stay in that villa. Anybody is. But that was the end of episode 15. Now let's get into episode 16. The episode kicks off with the new bombshells, TJ and A, getting to know the Islanders, of course. The boys are all sitting around by the fire pit and they're basically asking, you know, A questions or whatever. She asks Jeremiah his type, and Jeremiah say, oh, foreign and Latina. Basically describing her. I'm like, nigga, your thirst is showing. Like, why are you, what, these men is thirsty as fuck. Let a little fine shit come in, here they go. Drooling. Meanwhile, TJ is breaking the ice with the girls, and he's telling them that he's a Sag who loves steak. Now, I'm like, damn, finally a Sag came in. Like, because I was looking, I was waiting for somebody in Sagittarius coming in. I'm a Sagittarius, so I wanted a Sagittarius in a villa. And I'm like, goddamn, please make us look good, TJ, please. So they asked him his type, and he say everybody. I said, red flag. Red flag, because what? What? To me, that was, you know, a red flag. Because it's like, you could have said anything, but everybody is crazy. So Nick tells A that he's open to exploring and stuff. He's still open. He's not closed off. And it seems as though Sierra felt the same. So cool. Now, A clearly has her eye on Jeremiah. She's feeling Jeremiah. And I'm like, I kind of think they specifically brought her in for Jeremiah. Because y'all know Jeremiah did say in the past episode that his type was foreign. Foreign and exotic. So they brought somebody in that fit that narrative for him. So I think that was the initiative anyways. She pulls him for the chat and they bond over family. They both are very family oriented, as they say, or whatever. And he even says he wants her to teach him Spanish. She jokes that being a bombshell is kind of hard because you have to come in and steal somebody's man. And Jeremiah say, please do. And I said, damn. That fucking quick? That quick, okay. Do you think, Jeremiah? I mean, you have been with one woman for 2 weeks, so I get it. TJ pulls Sierra for a chat, and they bond over playing baseball and softball. And it do look like Sierra might be feeling him, as well as TJ might be feeling her. So I'm like, I'm here for the bombshells coming in and shaking up some couples that look like they was pretty locked in. Sierra and Nick being one of them. So I'm cool with that. Elsewhere, Olandria asks Taylor, do he go clubbing a lot? And Taylor like, yeah, I go clubbing. She like, nah, no country shit though. He like, listen, I might be country, but no, I'll be outside, like, you know, in the regular clubs. She's like, oh, okay. And then she starts to ask him about his day-to-day life. He says he works on a farm, and then on the weekends he goes to the rodeo. And she says in her beach hut interview that she don't mind being a little farm wife. And I'm just like, damn, Olandria, like, I just hope for the sake of her, it's a lot more going on to that connection that the producers are deciding not to show us, that they are editing out. Because if all he's giving her is what we seeing, I hate that for her. I hate it for her because it seems like she really is feeling this man. And he say he feeling her, and sometimes he do show it. But I don't know, he needs to step it up in so many different ways. Like, he just needs to. It's time. Huda and Hannah are at the bar eating, and then Pepe walks up and Huda whispers like, can I pull you for a chat? Red flag number one, ding dong, ding dong. That's already, why are we whispering? If your intentions wasn't too high, stuff from Hannah, what she is going to say, like, I didn't mean to make it look like that. But why are you whispering it? Why you can just say, hey, can I pull you for a chat? Anyways, he like, yeah, cool. But when he walks past, he grabs Hannah's arm like, it's okay type shit. And I found that a little interesting because, anyways, once again. In a speakeasy, Huda tells Pepe that she noticed he would look at her a lot when he first came in, but he never made a move. So she didn't, because she was gonna make the first move. And I'm just like, girl, that's not the only reason you don't make a move. You was stuck on Jeremiah. Like, please, liar. I told y'all she lied too fucking much. Like, she lied, like, she just lied like it's going out of style. She lied like that shit is putting money in her bank. Like, Pepe basically tells her like his type is usually chill girls, and Hannah even like caught him off guard because he liked somebody chill like him, and that should have been like a red flag for Huda because he's saying you're not chill. But she don't take that. She don't take that as a red flag. Y'all know Huda, she do the touchy feely and goes to touch his arm and say, oh, your skin is so smooth. And I'm just like, girl, here we go. She's always pulling the sex stuff when things, or sexual tension things, when shit is, or when trying to get her way. Because it wasn't going bad. The conversation wasn't going bad. But I could tell that he would rather be somewhere else. If I could feel that, I feel like so could Huda. But I don't know, I'll be feeling bad for her because she really do be grasping for straws. Huda did say it feels weird to pull somebody because she never, like, she had a chat or whatever. She haven't pulled anybody. So it is weird, but she probably pulls one. Me too, but I just want the shit to be genuine. I don't want you to just be doing it just to be doing it and showing people like, hey, I'm no longer thinking about Jeremiah, because it's coming off on the other side of the screen. It's cringy. She did say that she loves and respects Hannah, but they're all here for the same reason, and like she got to do what she got to do. And that would be cool if you felt that way too when it was came to other people. If Hannah would have pulled Jeremiah, you would have had a problem with that. Without telling you, you would have had a problem with that. You would have had a fucking fit. It would have been Hurricane Huda ×5. So practice what you preach. Iris and TJ goes up to Soul Ties, and they are talking about, you know, their family and their life. And TJ did say, like, because she said she was from Calabasas, and he was like, oh, you got money. And I'm like, ugh, I just hate when men do that. Please, that is so fucking cringy. Do not ever do that. But he led that with, yeah, we went to our beach house. Clearly you do too. Not everybody can say they got a beach house outside of their actual home. The fuck? But anyways, she asked him if he likes to kiss on a first date. He said yeah, but not like strangers or like random, you know, people. But he will kiss her. So she's like, oh, okay. And she going for they kiss. They kiss, and I'm like, Iris, I am here for that, because I feel like there's nobody really there for her either. And I feel like she came in hella genuine and just wanting somebody and wanting to have a real connection. So I hope this works out for her. One thing I could say is that their chemistry do seem like real. It seemed like he is really into her. So I think that is good. It looks good. Let's hope it actually, you know, becomes something, blossom into something. On the dock, Nick and A are talking. He tells her that he never dated a Latina, and she says she never had a boyfriend. And I'm like, damn, really? Okay. They both say they want to go to Brazil for New Year's. I guess it'd be popping out there for New Year's. So they both say they would enjoy that. Nick seemed like he's really feeling her. She also seemed like she really feeling him. And I'm just like, Sierra might have a problem. Because even though Nick is not overly going right now, he do seem like he might go. He might. especially because of the shit he pulled later on in the episode. I was just like, okay, you might be overly going, maybe. But I don't think he would step out and choose her like to recouple up with. But sometimes the way they doing it this season, you may not have a choice. So it's now bedtime and Nick and Jeremiah talk about A, and they both agree that she has fierce eyes. Sierra notices Huda pull Pepe, and Hannah says she would have appreciated it if Huda would have just came to her and kept it real, you know, being that she was the main person, like making sure she was good with the whole Jeremiah shit. She just would have appreciated that. Now, Hannah and Pepe are in bed, and Pepe did say, hey, Huda put me for a chat. And I'm like, duh, nigga. She seen that already. Hannah was sitting right there when she did it. Well, okay. And Hannah just say like, yeah, you know, I'm just a little upset because I expected more from her. Like, you know, I wish she would have just spoken to me first. And that's fair. That's fair. So Ace and Shirley did cuddle a little bit more this night, and it was kissing. I'm like, okay, look at y'all doing y'all thing. Nick and Sierra they also sealed the deal. They also went on that next step. And I'm just like, damn, everybody is horny in this villa. Like, they are so fucking horny, bro. But they did it or whatever. And the next morning, Shelly asked Sierra like, hey, did you have a good night? And she was like, I had a great one. Why are you asking? And she like, because I couldn't sleep. And then Olandria says she kept hearing love noises, basically moaning and all type of heavy breathing and shit. I said, damn, what, for 25 seconds? Because so for breakfast, Jeremiah brings both Iris and a food. Austin brings Amaya food, and she just kept calling him baby. Like, thank you, baby. Thanks, baby. Thanks, baby. Like, she said it like 3 times in the span that he was in there, and I was just like, listen, now y'all see what the fuck Ace was talking about. Because I was like, damn, this is a lot. It's a lot. It is. Nick tries to bring Sierra tea. Well, he did. He brought her food and tea, and then he seen that somebody else had brought her tea, and he grabbed it. He like, hold on, what the fuck is this? The fuck? And took the tea with him when he left out. I said, hey, all is fair, y'all. All is fair. Nick pulls Ace for a chat, and he basically tells him like, yeah, me and Sierra had sex or whatever. It was the best 25 seconds of my life. It was so fast, I even had to apologize. And I said, yeah, you definitely got to apologize for 25 seconds, my boy. What the fuck? Like, you must have been excited for real. But he said that it wasn't their intentions to have sex. They were just making out, and then the heat of like the tension of not having it for a while, they did it or whatever. He do admits that he's happy with Sierra, but he's not closed off. He's willing to explore. He's open to conversations, which is cool. I think 3 weeks in is a little too early to be closed off, but you know, it should be getting to a point where you kind of like, you know, locking in with your person too though. So the Islanders receive a text. The text says, Islanders, it's time to stop following a herd in today's challenge. What's your beef? So the challenge consists of them, the women holding a man up by their legs and walking them to the tub where they have to buy for apples. The apples have like a face and a name of the other Islanders on there. So they get to choose who they want to kiss. So once they do that, they kiss that person. And then after that, their original partner goes over and the guys milk the cow. So they have these little nipples and the milk is spraying in their mouth. And then they have to transfer that to their partner's mouth. So spit it in their mouth. And then their partner have to spit it into a bucket. Once they fill the bucket, up a little bit, they read the question on the bucket. Whoever they choose to pick for that question, they dump that bucket on them. Of all the milk they just spit between each other and spit it. Love Island, this is a disgusting ass challenge and y'all know it. And I hate when they do these challenges when they transferring shit from mouth to mouth. That shit is, ugh. Like, what is that, some UK shit? Like, do y'all like doing that? What the fuck? Like, that shit is disgusting. But let's get into some of the choices and you know. So Taylor picks A to kiss. Olandria pick Ace. And I'm like, Olandria keep choosing Ace. Like, whenever she gets to choose who she kiss, she choose Ace. And I'm like, I don't know if it's because all the girls say that Ace is a good kisser. So I'm like, do she just like the kisses? Because if she would have chose the bombshell, I would have been like, okay, cool, it's a bombshell. But Ace, your girl's man, it's a little, I'm just like, okay, I see you, whatever. Maybe she just want to pick somebody who can kiss good. I don't blame her. But she should have picked Nick, because you know, it's a lot of people out here shipping her and Nick. So Maya and Austin, I forgot who they chose, but they didn't get a question like who's the biggest chicken when it comes to like commitment or something. They both choose Ace, and they dump the stuff on Ace, of course. Ace and Shelly picked TJ and A to kiss, and both of them did the most with their kisses with the bombshells. Did the most. But when it was time for them to kiss each other at the end, because I don't think I said that either, that at the end they get to kiss their actual partner, they did the fucking most with each other. I said, okay, the chemistry is here. It's here. It's here. I'm here for it. I hope they get to go on a date. I want them to go on a date. Like, I hope we get to see that on Sunday. In the beach house, Shelly says, yeah, the kiss was good. Like, I wish we can run it back. But you know, and Ace grabbed her ass up and kissed her again.
Oh, that was a great kiss. Like, I wish we could run it back, but, you know, I guess not.
Ace and Shelly just got it, y'all. They got something. It's giving something, okay? Iris and Jeremiah also picked the bombshells. And then when it's Hannah and Pepe's turn, Hannah kisses TJ and Pepe kisses Sierra. Huda said that hearing her name so much, like in the questions, I guess she was getting chose a lot for the questions, it made her emotional. But you have to understand your actions have consequences. You just turned the villa up in a worse way. You just crashed out so many times. You can't be mad that people are answering truthfully. Change the narrative. You have the power to change the narrative. Maybe. Nick and Sierra choose Jeremiah as the person who should lead a villa. And I found that so interesting, giving him and Nick's friendship. And I'm just like, this friendship is so hot and cold. It's like one day Nick is feeling him, one day he ain't. I'm just like, God damn. It's like, what the fuck? So Huda being single, she picked Pepe to do the challenge with. And I was like, that's crazy, because at the end you get to fucking make out, all that type of shit. So you added more fuel to the fire when it comes to Hannah. Whatever. Sierra and Nick are next, and he chooses TJ. They choose TJ and Iris, I feel like, to kiss, and then they swapped. And now Nick and Sierra was kissing, and Iris and TJ. And I'm just like, God damn, it's a whole lot of shit going on. Back at the villa, Hannah asked Pepe how to kiss what Huda was, and he said, interesting. And I found that interesting, because what the fuck does that mean? Hannah says she needs to talk to Huda. Meanwhile, Huda tells Taylor and Olandria that she forgot that at the end you get to kiss the person you with, and that's why she chose Pepe, because she was like, she was just thinking in her head that she wanted to kiss TJ, but didn't realize that at the end she would have to kiss Pepe. Girl, you're fucking lying. Because first off, she went like damn near, she went I think last or second to last in the challenge. At least that's how they showed it. And so I just feel like that's a fucking lie, for real. Like, you're lying once again. It's bad to be a liar and crash out the way you do. Like, keep it real. Like, that's all I want. It's just like, if you really want a chance at pursuing Pepe, keep it real about that. Like, why are you fucking lying about it? That shit is annoying. She did say that TJ and Pepe both was moaning while kissing her, and I'm just like, the fuck? Olandria asked her if she at least had a conversation with Hannah, and she said no. And I'm just like, she like, yikes. Yeah, because that was the least she could do. Elsewhere, Ace, Shelly, Nick, and Sierra are talking about Huda and if they feel like, you know, Huda is wrong at pursuing Pepe. Nick did say that he's starting to feel sorry for her because it feel like it's the Islanders versus the Villa versus Huda. But once again, Huda put herself in this situation, and Nick, okay, you're growing a soft spot for her, which is cool, but it's just like, you can't take away what she's already done. It ain't like people just start going against her for no reason. You included though. It's time for Villa Unlocked, and Amaya is telling Iris that she found her best friend in Austin, and Iris tells her that she made out with TJ and Soul Ties. Amaya is geek for her. Meanwhile, Austin is telling Jeremiah that he think Amaya is too intense, which is fucking crazy, because I'm like, she is literally praising this man right now, and he is like regretting his decision. That's what it's giving, like he's regretting his decision. And I just feel so bad for her because she's just being sweet. Like, Austin already knew the type of girl she was before he chose her. He knew she was over the top. He knew she was like super emotional. I just felt like Austin knew Shelly was gonna choose Ace in a recoupling, so he didn't want to look dumb, so he chose Amaya. And now he's actually having to deal with the fact that he chose Amaya, and he don't like that, which is fucking boozy, because you're just I don't fuck with Austin. Anyways, Huda finally pulls Hannah, and she says she didn't mean to be disrespectful. She was just trying to explore. And, you know, she tells her, like, I love you and it's okay. And, like, don't tell that girl how to feel. Do not tell that girl how to feel. Please, don't do that. TJ tells Sierra she's easy to talk to. And A and Nick bond again over the challenge. They both agree that they like kissing each other. And I'm like, Nick, you're digging yourself into a hole. That's not going to be good for you. Huda and TJ, I want to see how Nick is going to act in Casa more. I need to see that. Huda and TJ are talking, and he tells her that she bit him during the challenge. And I'm like, girl, why? Once again, y'all know she tried to overly do it. I think while kissing him, she like did the whole lick thing. Like she licked him, like had her tongue out like how she did with Jeremiah. And I'm like, girl, you're doing too much. They hit up to Soul Ties. And I feel like she's trying to do this thing where she's flirting. She putting herself out there. But it just looks so odd because it looked like she's trying too hard. Like even with TJ, it seemed like she tried to lean in and get closer to him. And he's not falling for it. He starts to rub his eyes like he's tired. Like it's just the way these men are putting her off too. It's just like, I don't know. Like I feel embarrassed for her, low-key. Like I just feel embarrassed for her. Like I really do. Like it's not a good look to be seeing her like get dismissed by these men. And I do feel like her only card to pull is like the sexual one. She tries to create sexual chemistry with them. I never see her try to get into these boys' heads or like show them a different side to be attracted to other than sexually. And it's just like, girl, no. Amaya asked Austin if her calling him babe is like uncomfortable for him, or if anything she's doing is uncomfortable. And he says he says no, it's just something to get used to. And that made me fucking mad because that was your chance to keep it real with her. She was literally putting it on a platter for you to be like, okay, I'm not gonna lie, I gotta admit it's a little intense, you're coming on a little too strong. Say that, but instead you said no. I don't like that. Like, bro, that shit is boozy. Like, it really is. Like, tell that girl the truth. She deserves somebody who would come in and keep it real with her. A and Jeremiah are talking in Soul Ties, and they talk was good. I'm not gonna lie. They talk was fucking good. I loved it. I think this is a new era for Jeremiah. I am here for it. He's very comfortable with A already. Like, the conversation they having is flowing. He seems very attracted. They both seem very attracted to each other. And then they share a fucking kiss, and the kiss was good. The kiss was good. I said they both was enjoying the kiss, clearly. Like I said, I'm just loving this new era of Jeremiah, and I am sad to see what is going to happen between him and A and how he reacts during Casa Amor. I'm just excited for Casa Amor. I'm excited for Casa Amor and movie night. Like, I'm ready to see the villa torn to fucking shreds. And not on no Jeremiah Huda shit. I want to see everybody else turn up. It's y'all turn. But that was the end of the episode, and that is the end of the recap and review. If you enjoyed this recap and review, please subscribe to my channel. Please like the video, and also comment below. Tell me how y'all feel about how the season's going so far. What are y'all favorite moments? What are y'all least favorite moments? Who are y'all favorite people? Like, let's just talk. If you made it to the end, please drop a purple heart below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.